What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, United We Stand 734. It's your boy Honky Kong. And Sunday morning, early Sunday morning, and I wanted to come out here and do this quick Trayvon Martin video. For the trial wrapped up yesterday. The verdict came in. Obviously, everybody who's live knows the verdict was not guilty on all charges. Okay, so I'm going to touch on a couple things. One, I'm going to stop predicting trials because I keep getting them wrong. I'm surprised by this. I really was expecting a manslaughter. I thought manslaughter was warranted in this case, you know. And I thought yesterday the jury requested instruction on, they wanted some further information on manslaughter. And all they could tell them was a 30-year maximum. But in Florida, manslaughter, there's no minimum sentence. So they asked for that, and when I heard the jury ask for that, I knew two things right away. One, I knew second-degree murder was completely off the table. They weren't even looking at it. And two, at that point, I thought manslaughter was a lock. I really did. I thought they were going to hash it out between them and roll with manslaughter. Wrong. So, really surprised by that. It is what it is. I don't know what's going on down in Florida. I don't know if they just have bad prosecutors. I mean, the prosecutors in this case were an absolute travesty. Putting that one, what was her name, Rachel Gentile, that fucking bumbling idiot. If you ordered a dumbass fucking hood rat out of Central Casting, this is the bitch that could show up. She was slow. She looks like she's about 2 IQ points above fucking retarded. I don't know why. That's your star witness? Doomed from fucking rip. All you got to do during her testimony is look at Trayvon Martin's parents. They're sitting there like, oh, you got to be shitting me. This is who we're dependent on to give justice to our kid. This fucking idiot. The prosecutor fucked up on that. They should have never put that idiot on the stand. I mean, it was hard to watch. She was so fucking dumb. I cringed looking at that shit. Listen to this dumb fucking idiot talk. The prosecution, they made some crucial missteps along the way, and I think a lot of that played in defensive hands. Like, there was some discovery evidence that they did not release in timely fashion. Turned out not to matter, but they didn't release in a timely fashion for the defense to get a hold of it and prepare the defense to this so-called evidence. So the prosecution just misstep after misstep. They blew this. And you know, Zimmerman's off, so that's it. It's a legal system. I really did expect a manslaughter verdict, but I'm not jaw-droppingly astounded like I was when Casey Anthony walked. That's the worst miscarriage of justice I've ever fucking seen. Probably that and OJ. Let's talk about stand your ground laws now. Stand your ground laws are good laws, okay? There's nothing wrong with being able to legally defend yourself using lethal force if it's warranted, without having to show the right to retreat. But when people break those laws, they need to be prosecuted. It just didn't happen in this case. Don't fuck up the laws because of bad prosecutors, bad court systems. At least stand your ground the fuck alone. You want to take a look at it, fine. But let's take a look at stand your ground all the times it's been used. How many times it was used and it was completely warranted, you know? I believe the benefits of standing your ground probably outweigh the negative aspects when the lawmakers and the court systems fail to do their job. That's not law-abiding gun owners' fault, okay? Last night, fucking Geraldo, who I can't stand. I cannot stand that motherfucker Geraldo. I'm so sick of that fucking guy. You know, he was out in his normal bullshit, emotional fucking mode, sweating profusely, hollering, you know, voice. Geraldo, let me tell you, you're a fucking piece of shit. You don't give a fuck about Trayvon Martin, you faggot. All you care about is making a fucking scene. That's all you've cared about for the last 30 fucking years you've been on TV. You're a piece of fucking garbage, Geraldo. Hope you get fucking murdered and the fucking person who does it gets off on stand your ground, you piece of shit. I really can't stand this motherfucker Geraldo, man. So, fucking Geraldo gets on TV. Oh, you know, this is the funny part. I watch Fox News. If any of you tape this shit, watch it last night. I watched Fox News, CNN, HLN, MSNBC. I was flicking back and forth. But when Geraldo's on, he's like a fucking train wreck. My eyes, I can't look away. He pulls me in with his tractor beam of stupid shit. So I'm watching this moron out there, and he's, you know, going crazy. Trayvon this, Trayvon that. Oh, he's all emotional, like he really gave a fuck. You know, I'm like, wow, okay, maybe Geraldo really did give a shit. 15 minutes later, after the break, when his producers got in his ass, oh, for anybody that thinks this is Geraldo, for anybody that thinks George Zimmerman's a bad guy, you're crazy. He's not a bad guy. He's not a second-degree murder. You say what you want about him. He's defending Zimmerman. That was my last straw with Geraldo. Just, you know what? Pick a side, you fucking idiot, and stick to it. piece of shit. You're sensationalist garbage. So Geraldo, go fuck yourself. And then this is what made me want to choke this motherfucker even more. He starts pulling people out of the crowd to interview him, right? Geraldo does. Fucking Geraldo interviews this chick. Her last name was Makowski. Okay, I think it was Makowski. I believe she's an older blonde woman. Her holding a sign, Justice for Trayvon sign, and he says, "Tell your story about how Stand Your Ground helped your son's murderers walk free." So she gets on there. In 2005, my son was strangled for 4 minutes in the parking lot of McDonald's. And they didn't do anything, and her blah 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 blah. Oh, is that what happened, Miss Makowski? Is that really what happened? You failed to mention the fact your son got out of his car, rushed a dude, took him down, started beating this dude. The guy caught him in a chokehold because the guy had some type of training. He was in the army or some shit. The guy caught your son in a chokehold and choked your fucking aggressive son to fucking death. That's what happened. Your son attacked somebody and died as a result because he didn't know what the fuck he was doing with these. He fucked with the wrong guy. That's what happened to your son, Miss Makowski. Let's tell the whole fucking story. Your son's killer walked because he was defending himself against your son. But Fox News isn't going to put that out there, right? No, because that doesn't make for a good story. Right, Gerardo? You fucking faggot. That's bullshit. That shit to no end that pisses me off. Now on to the silver lining. No riots. Right here, America. Fucking good job, everybody. Sure, there was tons of protests. Protests broke out all over. Good. I don't give a fuck. Good. Have your protest, man. Whatever you got to do to blow off steam without killing somebody or burning fucking somebody's property up, I'm 100% with that. So couldn't be happier that I woke up this morning and I didn't hear of any large-scale, massive civil disobedience or people being murdered or hurt. Property being destroyed. There was a tiny little bit of property destruction in Oakland, like some shit, like they flipped over a trash can, like maybe broke out a store window. Hey, shit, for Oakland, that's a regular day. That's good, man, whatever. Oh, you know, Oakland riots at the drop of a fucking hat, so shit, that's wonderful news. I have no problem with that. A lot of outrage on Twitter. A lot of people say, oh, look at they're making threats against George Zimmerman. Shut the fuck up. OJ got death threats. Casey Anthony got death threats. George Zimmerman's gonna get death threats. Shut up. So fucking what? I don't care. Oh, look at all these people making threats against Zimmerman with guns on Twitter. That's people blowing off steam, you stupid fuck. Half these people live in fucking, Montana or Alaska or some shit. Oh, this guy has a gun. Motherfucker lives in LA. Don't worry about that shit. Overall, I'm super, super pleased to say that at this point, there has been no further bloodshed or heartache caused because of this trial, this acquittal. So hey, let's next video I'm gonna do one on kind of stand your ground, but more when can you shoot, when can't you shoot. Most of this shit I know. A couple things I want to brush up on, a couple points I want to hit before I come back with that video. So that's in the works. I want to talk about when you can shoot, when you can't shoot, and why in this case stand your ground probably should not have been applied. And I want to delve a little deeper into stand your ground law. Is there an aggressor clause in stand your ground where if I actively seek out a confrontation that results in me having to kill the other person, how would I not be charged? And if that's not, if that's in there, then this is obviously just a huge prosecution fail, which we already know. And if it's not, then it would probably be time to take a look at stand your ground, maybe put some type of clause in there. I don't know, but I will find out. That's all I got. Everybody be safe. Good job. Good job, America. Proud of you for once. Peace.